Hey, you guys. Namaste. I'm going to let some of you guys come in. Let me get my pen. Just waiting for some people to come in. Let's see. Is anybody gonna meet me on the channel? So I want to say good evening. I hope you saw the title, what the message is about. Masterminding, actually creating magic, asking, believing, receiving what we want, using our own sexual energy. And we all have that capability to do that. We all have sexual energy. We all have energy inside of us. We're all using our own divine energy to manifest all the time anyway, right? And most people don't think that. They think that they're just going along life and the life is just happening to them, and they don't know what's happening. Like, why are all these things happening to me? And what most people don't understand is nothing's really happening to you, it's literally happening through you. So if you don't have a spiritual belief system to where you know that you're all metaphysical anyway, everything's metaphysical. Everything's metaphysical. Metaphysical just means God, it just means energy source. You know what I mean? So if we are constantly giving back our energy, we're putting out energy into the universe, like positive thoughts. We write stuff down. We create our own spells. We create our own destiny. We can create the magic that we want. And I just want to tell people too, if you're trying to create love, let me just tell you something about creating love. Creating love. It is a magical thing. I don't have earrings on. I feel weird about it. I'm gonna snap some on real quick. They're just snaps too. Creating love. So the guy I've been with, it's been 16, almost 16 years now, and I always tell ladies how you get, or men, how do you get your lover to constantly chase you after 16 years of being with somebody? Your body parts don't change, you change. Well, they do change because you get older. When I met him, I was in my early 30s, and now I just turned 50 yesterday. 50. You hear me? Hi, whoever's joining me. I didn't know if anybody was going to come on. I just started talking. Anyway, so I just want to share that my lover is constantly chasing me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always coming at me, doing things for me, constantly trying to impress me. And that's a good thing. Now, our relationship is a little different. I can't see who's on. For some reason, not showing your names here. I don't know why. I just see two people here, but I don't see your name. So say hi to me, type something, let me know you're here. I don't know why it does that too. I just want to show people's names or whatever. Maybe it's anonymous. You guys are anonymous. Anyway, um, I just want to share that I kept going against the grain on, wanting to be with this man and thinking that, oh, he's not perfect for me. We have a miscommunication, which we communicate differently. You have your love language, and then your lover's going to have their love language, right? And it's not going to look the same. You were raised differently. You were raised one way, and your lover was raised a completely different way. And so now you have to take this friendship between this person and you and really work on the friendship. And a lot of people work on the fun ship and the sex ship, but they leave out the most important thing about a relationship, and that is the friendship you have with someone. You're deciding to be friends with another person. You're deciding, you're making a conscious effort that, okay, out of all the people in the world, you're gonna be my friend. And then you take that friendship and then you work on that, and then that is how it's going to cultivate itself into a love relationship. And then look, you have a foundation, you have something that's silent, right? And so now you take that energy that you have between two lovers, a lover here and a lover there, and you combine them using sex. That's what metaphysical spiritual awakening, spiritual sex alchemy is really all about, is taking your own sexual energy. So if you're a person and you don't have a lover, but you still want to attract the lover using your spiritual energy, guess what you do? You use masturbation. You masturbate on a regular basis. If you are a woman, you masturbate. Now, it's different from men because their bodies are made differently than ours. So I ask them to practice what's called semen retention. It's literally going in the opposite direction for men, because solely because men, once they lose all the nutrients from their sperm, it affects their body. It affects their testosterone. It affects how they think, the money that they attract, the type of women that's attracted to them, if women are attracted to them at all. And excessive masturbating actually causes men to lose attraction for women because it's desensitizing you, it's changing who you are. So once you practice holding on to it, women are going to be way more attracted to you. Promise you, I've gotten many results. Many of my clients and my patients have told me more women are attracted to them now that they're practicing semen retention. They're gaining more money, they're getting more clients, and making more sales in their business. If they're a salesperson, we're all salespeople. You're always selling something, no matter what, yourself, a product, a service, whatever, whether you're selling it for yourself or selling it for another company. Even if you're a customer service person, you're still selling something, yourself for the company. So you're always selling something. So think about that is using your own sexual energy is your most vital energy that you can have to create the stuff that you want. Um, I was looking at this ring because even when I remember seeing somebody's ring and I said, "Oh my God, I want one of those amethyst crystal rings," because I love pearl and I love amethyst, right? And so went into the bookstore. That was a ring sitting there. I was like, "Oh my God, I just said I wanted one of these rings." Went back in there the last time looking for another one. There was another one, and each time I went in, there's only one ring there. No, one time there was like two or three, but I got this big one first, and then I have another one that's some floating around somewhere. But it's all about using your sexual energy. So if I want to create something like the car that I wanted, if I use masturbation, I would imagine that I wish I could see who's here, see people here, but somehow I can't see your names over here on the side for some reason. I don't know why. Participants, maybe? I don't know. The numbers are changing. That's weird. Anyway, let's stay focused. If you're here, say hi so I can know that you're here because I don't see that anybody's here, like, the names of people that are here. Anyway, I think that Instagram blocked me too. It's really weird. I don't know why because I didn't post anything. But I kept trying to log into my Instagram and it would not let me go in. But anyway, let's go back to what we're here for. Using your own sexual energy. So, like I said, if you're a man, you want to channel that energy in your body and keep your sperm in your body to use that energy to manifest what you want. And the way to manifest what you want is to visualize. We're going to do visualization, meditation, and meditation is delicious because it helps you to focus on the goal at hand. It helps you to get quiet in your mind and to start thinking about what do I want to manifest. And I want to hear from the universe. I want the universe to guide me and tell me what am I supposed to be doing. And with meditation, it'll quiet your mind. You quiet your mind and go into your third eye and go into yourself, go within. And that way you can hear from God. You can hear from your God self. You can hear from Source. And Source will tell you what it is that it wants to create through you, because we're all here to create something magical, many magical things. Look at Elon Musk, look at Oprah, look at Beyonce, look at you, look at your mom, look at your dad, because they created you. Look at your ancestors, because they created your mom and dad, and so on. And then all of them are leaving their legacy, and then you're going to leave your legacy too. So the legacy is, why did God create you? What did God want to do through you? Because that's our answer. That's the question. Like, what did God put me here to do for itself? Not to just work for somebody, not to just be somebody's spouse or to be somebody's parent or whatever, even though those are things too. But the source came through this body temple, through my temple, through your temple, because we're one, to do some magical things, to experience life, to have nothing but fun, nothing but excitement, nothing but joy, nothing but peace, nothing but laughter, comedy, orgasms, relationships with people, friendships with people, building something, leaving a legacy, being a humanitarian, being a loving person, giving, receiving, and you use your sexual energy to get that. So if you're a woman, like I said, you use masturbation. You can do the session in the morning. It's best to do it at night too. When you're going to bed, you want to imagine while you're going to bed and you're masturbating that you already have this thing that you want. Now, it's going to take some time for your subconscious mind to reprogram that you don't have what you want. It's going to say, oh, no, you're crazy. I don't have it. But you're going to keep doing it every night and manifest to work for me using my own sexual energy. You can get it to work for you using your own sexual energy. So if you're a woman, you're going to masturbate and you're going to imagine that you already have this thing. And also you can use what's called script writing. You can write it out, which is so good to write it out, because when you write things out, the universe can know what you want. And if it knows what you want, it can be clear on how to bring it to you. So you don't have to go through, oh, what do I have to do to manifest this? And you think you have to do it and it's all on you. It's not all on you. The universe is here to help you manifest it. It wants you to have it because you want it. That's what metaphysics is all about. That God would not put Himself and create Himself through you or through me to live in poverty, to not have what it wants, to not be able to live in bliss, to be sad or anxious or depressed or lonely. Like those, even if you feel any of those things, that's you putting your subconsciousness in your mind saying that you don't have it, and then that makes you sad. So when you want something, you're always going to put yourself in the mindset of what would it feel like to have it. And look, I have something on my computer here that says, under all that we think lives all we believe. And God is in charge of my life, and every need is fulfilled easily and completely. So you have to give yourself positive affirmations too. So, like I said, men who practice semen retention, hold the semen inside. If you're not going to masturbate at all. You're actually going to practice what's called semen retention. It's called no fap. And that means you hold that sexual energy inside your body while you are manifesting, while you are thinking about what you want. Okay? You can give yourself what's called a lingam massage, a tantric lingam massage, but without touching the lingam. You can touch the testicles and everything, the legs, in between the thighs, the hips, and the stomach, and massage your stuff going up towards your heart, and that will release a lot of toxins from your root chakra, which is your erogenous zone, which is where we're sensual at. And a lot of men don't get touched in this area, which is why if you try to touch them, they're ticklish. They're like, oh no, stop, don't touch me there because I'm ticklish. But if you never get it touched, then it's going to stay ticklish. So I like to tell my clients that when they say, oh, I want to get a lingam healing, but I'm so ticklish on my thighs and stuff like that. I don't know if I can take it. I'm like, you have to be able to take it, and eventually you will not be ticklish in that area anymore because you're releasing the toxins out. The ticklish part of it means that the toxins are really built up in the area of your ticklish anywhere. That means that area was ticklish, rub it, massage it. If you're ticklish under your arms, I mean, you need to really rub that and get that the tension out of there. If you're ticklish on your thighs, rub your thighs. Do it yourself. Massage yourself and go around in a circle. You know what I'm saying? Any part of your body where you're ticklish, rub that and massage it because that's going to help you release toxins out of your body. So if you have any questions, if you need private coaching, please reach out to me. You can reach me on my website at goddessmona.info. Um, and on Facebook at Dr. Goddess Mona too. But I really appreciate you being here. Please don't forget to click and subscribe. I'm going to do videos every single day, which I have been doing. As you can see, I'm going live. Basically, it's easier to record that way, but I'm going to record some videos too and post them up. I'm going to post another video and give you really detailed directions for men, what you would do to retain your semen, because it's important because, like I said, a lot of men don't know that putting your energy out into the universe all the time, if you put your energy out there all the time, you not gonna get what you want. You're actually blocking your energy. You're actually stifling yourself as a man if you're masturbating a lot, and if you are out there having sex with a whole bunch of people too. Oh, excuse me. That means it's time for me to shut it down. It's 2:24 a.m. here in Houston, but I want to go live just to get another video out to you guys. I hope this message finds you well. Namaste. I'm going to go to bed now because I have a very busy day tomorrow. I have a lot of clients. If you also need a oracle card reading, I do oracle card readings as well for all of my fans and my clients. Okay, and they're very detailed. I've had these cards for a long, long, long time, and they are magical. Okay, they will answer a lot of questions that you have to the universe. What should I start a job? What should I do? Should I leave my spouse? Should I work on myself? What should I do? And the universe is going to guide you. Don't forget tonight when you go to bed, your homework is you are going to imagine that you have and that you are what it is that you want to be. Okay? If you have and you are what you want to be, then you're laying down and you're falling asleep and you're gonna imagine that you have that. Now, we all astral travel whenever we come out of our bodies. Whenever we go to sleep, every person's spirit, when they go into a body sleep, the body goes into a coma. The spirit rises up and astral travels, and it travels out to do what you set it to do when you went to sleep. So I'm gonna do a whole video about that. I'm about to do a video on astral traveling and how to um, because we all have spirit guides that guide us. And so we need to learn how to use our spirit guides. Right now, I'm asking my spirit guides to bring some really magical things to me right now. Now, you also have the ability to fire your old spirit guides that are not on their job. If you have something you really want to manifest, your spirit guides are supposed to be guiding you and working with you, but you also have to ask help from your spirit guides. Well, we're not told to do this nor how to do it, okay? But there are spirit guides. We all have multiple spirit guides that help us find the lover that belongs to us, find the job, the career, the body. Even when your body comes outside, your spirit comes outside of itself, you can go and tell it to help you change your body for a better look. You want to be taller, your part of your body to grow or a part of your body to get smaller. You don't like your nose. You want a smaller nose. You want a more defined nose. You can do that. Your spirit will come back into its body and create what you told it to do because our bodies are magical. It's its own universe. Our body is multi-universal, so it can do whatever it want to do. Okay? It can do whatever it want to do. But if you go out and you go to sleep and you tell your spirit what to do and what to come back and bring you, it has to come back and bring that to you. So I'm working on some stuff, and every time something happens, I'm going to share with you. But I want to share that my lover, like I said, I've been with him for 16 years, and I know everybody's looking for me on Instagram. They're looking for my page. I know they're like going crazy because I have a lot of fans there, and it looked like they blocked me out of my account. I don't know what happened. If anybody watched this video, if you go to Dr. Goddess Moon on Instagram, I couldn't get into it, and tonight I've done everything to get in there, and it's saying there's an error. I can't let you log in. So, and somebody went through my account, and I don't know what's going on, just foolishness, but whatever. We'll just create another account and keep it pushing. Anyway, stay positive. If you need to reach out to me, so for life coaching, sex coaching, um, I do a lot of different types of coaching, childhood release coaching, because I myself suffered from some things that I blocked out and didn't even realize I had going on within myself, abandonment issues and mistrust with my parents, and unworthy issues. And if you have those things inside of you, which we all do, no one really talks about it, but everybody has some things that you're dealing with as a child, and they've never dealt with it, and that's what leads to depression and anxiety. If you have stuff inside you that happened to you, you've never dealt with it, it will lead to depression. It can lead to depression. That's what I can say. It can lead to being anxious. And then I had a best friend. I have my best friend, and I remember we were in court in school, and she would have panic attacks right in the middle of class. Like we would be typing and doing our thing and learning on our stenograph machine. And we would have a teacher. She was like really a large lady, like obesely large lady. But she would be reading this dictation off to us, and we would have to type it down real fast. But it seemed like the lady could just talk and talk and talk without taking the breath, and it would make me hyperventilate too, because you have to linger on every word. But my best friend would always get a panic attack, and then come to find out, I didn't even know that that she had been molested when she was small. And when you hold that kind of stuff in and you don't tell anybody, that stuff leads to other things in your life. It can lead to depression. It can lead to suicidal thoughts. It can lead to overeating, over drinking, being promiscuous, sexing up a whole bunch of people, um, hating people, being hateful, suicide. One of my niece, her best friend's mom, just killed herself. She just hung herself in the garage, and they found her in the garage. She was hanging from the garage at the top. You know how devastating for your daughter to walk in and see and have to take you down with a ladder. She's 8 months pregnant with her first child. She's expecting you to help her with this new baby, and you hung yourself. So I just want people to know that if you are if you're dealing with something, you have to get help. You can't just I'm gonna put this tissue on my nail. You can't if you can't deal with it on your own. Seek some help. You know, this is why I do life coaching, because a lot of people are suffering and they don't have anybody to talk to and nobody to help them. They can be a lonely existence. I've been my whole life, has been I can say I never consider myself to be lonely because I'm such good company by myself. I just am, and I know how to entertain myself. But that I have moments when I'm lonely. I'm really lonely, and I would want to have somebody to love and to talk to, and create magic with, make love to, travel with, have fun with, and create things with. And so if you find yourself in this space, I always jump right into self love. If I find myself lonely, anxious, depressed, or whatever, because those feelings will pop up. Hi. No, I'm not going to what's up with you, because I don't what's up. I don't what's up. I don't even have that app, and I don't want it. And who are you? Why would I what's up you? Anyway, people are amazing. Anyway, I'm going to go. I just want to make this video real quick because I know a lot of people are suffering and they have a lot of things going on. And and if you do have a lot of things going on, just be mindful to stay prayerful, add meditation, add visualization to your daily routine, and you are going to come out of whatever it is that you're going through. If you're depressed, go get listen to something funny, watch something funny on TV. Don't be around negative people. Don't go hang around other people who are depressed. Don't go to drugs because it's a temporary fix. Definitely don't go to alcohol because that's a horrible mix to mix depression with, maybe even if you're on medication, with any type of alcohol, because that's not going to help you. It's only going to numb the sensation of what's happening and what you really need to deal with. Sometimes depression and anxiety really means there's something inside you that you need to deal with, you need to forgive. Maybe forgive you, do some forgiveness work for yourself, do some forgiveness work for anybody else. Get outside. If you're depressed and anxious, it is so vital that you go outside into the universe. You don't have to drive anywhere. Go outside, walk around in the grass, make a picnic under a tree, later meditate outside in some nature. Get a little vitamin D in your system because it's good for your thoughts. It's good for your brain to get vitamin D, to let the sun get on you a little bit. I'm not saying sunbathe, but definitely go out and let the sun hit you and get some vitamin D. That changes your mood instantly. Okay, and maybe, if you're gonna do that, maybe you can lay under a tree for maybe 5 or 10 minutes and read a book. Read a book that interests you. Read something that really gets that you wanted to learn. When you're learning something, when you're depressed and anxious and you start learning something new, that will also help you come out of depression, because you're stimulating your brain, you're stimulating your mind, and you're causing your brain to stretch and to not do what's normal. When you learn something new, you're putting more input. So your brain has to fire off these neurons and the electrons in your brain to stimulate your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and make you learn something new. So that also helps you with depression. It helps you with being anxious because your mind is focused on something that you have interest in, and you're not feeling like, oh, woe is me. There's nobody to love me. I don't have anybody to talk to. Your brain is like, yeah, this is interesting. What are we learning? Yes, give me more of that. And then also, when you learn something new, it keeps you healthy. It keeps you from getting Alzheimer's disease if you're constantly learning something. I'm constantly learning something. I'm on YouTube learning something all the time. And I like it like that because I'm a nerd. But anyway, I'm a sexy nerd. But the point is, I do like to learn stuff. So I have books here, Sacred Sex Bible, different things that I use to educate myself. So I'm always educating my patients and my clients because it's really important to me that they are knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I did not want to make this a long video. If you need coaching, if you need counseling, if you need me to hold a vision for you, if you need an empathic reading, I do that too. I do empathic readings for people when I do my card readings, because things will pop up for me automatic about you that I'm not supposed to know about you. I can sometimes I can tell you who your spouse is or who your spouse is going to be, because it'll show me pictures, even if I'm talking to you on the phone, or if I'm doing a reading for somebody doing video, which I do every day. My spirit guides will show me visions of you. And if you don't have children, it'll show me your children, whether they're born or unborn. It always starts with their hair. So even if you have a spouse that's not there now, my spirit, and I'm telling you, look, my hand is itching. My spirit will show me pictures over your head, or pictures. It'll just show me flashes of things like if you're a female, it'll show me your husband. What is he tall? Does he have black hair? Is it straight or curly? It always show me their hair first, and if they're tall and what their stature is. So for most women, I can always see their husbands. I'll be like, are you married to a guy that's real tall and charismatic and he has a great big smile, and he has a straight black hair, or curly red hair, or whatever? And they're like, yeah, how do you know that? I'm like, well, I just saw a picture of him. I just saw a vision of this tall guy, and that's how I got both of my sisters are married like that. My best girlfriend in the whole world, had a vision of her last year, and I kept telling her that her husband was coming and what he looked like, and she didn't believe me. She was like, she believed me, but she kept meeting these other guys that wasn't the vision that I had, right? And she trusts me as an empath because I've never been wrong. And we've been friends over 20 years, right? And so she said she know whenever she meet a guy, she tell me to come and meet this guy and tell me if he's the right guy. And instantly my spirit will tell me, yes, that's him, or no, that's not him. Now I have never gotten a yes from any guy that she's introduced me to. And I started to think, am I trying to, am I just like, is my spirit guys hating on my best friend? Like every guy is a no, but she just, what come to find out, you're the magnet. I'm a metaphysician, right? And what they teach us is that, and what I know to be true, I should say, is that you're God, I'm God, and everything's metaphysical. Everything's energy. Like your energy, I'm energy. This computer's energy source, the camera, the microphone that's recording it. We're all energy. So if you are not mindful of the energy that you're taking in, the energy that you're putting out, okay, because we're all energy. So she kept attracting because of how she felt about herself were the magnet. And however you feel about yourself, your circumstances, your body, your life, you are projecting that into the universe through your auric field. It's an auric field. And we all have it, and we all project these images into the universe through our feelings, what we put in our psyche, what we're vibrating from our bodies, because we're always vibrating, and everybody is vibrating at a frequency of 528 megahertz anyway. Every person. So I just want to say that be mindful of what you are projecting. When you go to bed, if you want to create something different, my mentor, Neville Goddard, says he was able to get himself out of the army and they enlisted him in the army. He didn't want to be there. He had a family. He wanted to go back home. So his mentor told him how to use this transmutation. And he would at night, every night when he went to bed, he'd do row. He went to his commander. They didn't want to let him go. They said, "No, you're in the army. We need you. That's why we enlisted you." And he's like, "No, I hate it here. I don't want to have nothing to do with this. I'm not an army person. I want to go back to my life. I have plans. I got stuff I need to do." They didn't want to let him go. He went to his commander. He went above everybody's head and tried to talk to the head person. They still said no. He said, so every night after I realized they weren't going to let me out, I went to my bed and I imagined I was back in New York with my family, my flat, with my wife and my daughter. And I was back at home. And 3 nights I went to bed imagining. He said I would just go sit in my favorite chair. And then I walk to the kitchen. I'll make something to eat. And I talk to my wife. And I see us get in the bed. And then I play with my little daughter. And I would take my little daughter to the park. My wife and I walk around. So he would literally walk himself through the process every night while he drifted off to sleep. Because you're taking your body into the astral world. The astral world is where we really live every single night. And when our bodies come back into us, it has been programmed to bring us back like a magnet, whatever we went to bed thinking and feeling about. So that's your homework. Think and feel positive, because the attitude of gratitude is going to bring you what you want. So go to bed thinking, I'm grateful. And wouldn't it be nice to have this type of body and tell your spirit, guys, I want to have a delicious, sexy body that my husband's or my wife is always going to make love to and be attracted to, that I'm attracted to, that's healthy. I would love to make my first $1 million this year, or become a multi-millionaire doing these things that I love. And when you go to bed, you imagine that you are a millionaire. You imagine that to me, I'm already a millionaire because I'm rich, doing what I love to do every day, coaching people, counseling people. Of course, we can all use more money, because money is just energy. And so I'm tuning myself into bringing in more divine energy by saying, I am receiving now. You know, there's gold dust in the air for me. Um, every day and every day, every day and every day in every way, I'm getting richer and richer. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Okay. And God prospers me now. Now, the God I'm talking about is you, your own divine self, because you're the God, right? I'm God, you're God, I'm energy, you're energy. Everything we see is energy. Everything that is, will ever be, has ever been created, will ever be created is all energy. right? We're all divine energy. So if you study energy, you're going to get more understanding on how you're creating things, because everyone's constantly creating. Everyone's constantly bringing in things to their lives by the virtue of the vibration that they're holding in the body, because we're energy. So you're a magnet. Okay, I have to keep saying that because a lot of people that I coach don't realize, oh, they just think these crazy thoughts. Like, even the things we say to ourselves have a big manifestation on what's coming into us. So if you're constantly giving yourself negative, downward, lowly talk to you, then the universe thinks it's okay to treat you the same way and bring you more people to treat you that way. Long story short. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much again for tuning in. Again, this was about creating using masturbation, your own sexual energy. If you're a woman, it's so totally safe to masturbate on a regular basis. You can do it at night when you're going to sleep. Once you're on masturbating, and right before you get to climax, you want to really be in that visualization in your third eye. Have your eyes closed, really be there, really feel the sensation of having that thing, having that person in your life, having the experience that you want. And one more thing's happened for me, because I'm using it too to channel some really magical things for myself right now. When more things happen for me, I will share that with you as well. So namaste. Peace and blessings.